Hey everybody. Um, hello from Frankfurt, guys. We are a bit exhausted, a bit tired, but adventure adventure is like that. So excuse me my tired face, but that's part of the travel. And I was thinking today of how important is to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And yes, there are some parts of travel that suck so bad that you feel, you know what, I am done. But I think it's like, it's one
Hey
of the,
guys.
hey, here's my little hero.
And he also, it sucks.
Yeah, he's such a,
Dave cursed my deck. Tom Brady. No.
hey guys. Yeah, he's having a little fun with his cards. We have a big gap between flights. Um, hey Lance, good to see you, man. We have a big gap between flights, which is good. So if any of you guys fly in Frankfurt to Kiev, make sure that you have at least, I would say, more than 2 hours. We have 4 hours layover, and it's totally fine because the distance is so big. You can barely make it in 2 hours. It's a lot of people, and this airport is huge. So be aware of that, guys, that you need some time to make it. So it's best if you fly Frankfurt to Kiev that you choose a connection that is bigger, longer. Sorry. So yeah. Whew. Just a sec, guys. Having some ridiculously expensive coffee. But sometimes you have to treat yourself when you are on the road. And but I do recommend, guys, things are extremely expensive in the Frankfurt airport. So if you can get yourself some good snacks, bring them. Don't leave them in the vehicle, because I left them in the vehicle. I made some, handmade, really nice high quality sandwiches and some fruits, and they were in a different bag, and we left it. So yeah, it's really best if you.
I actually forgot the. She's making it look like as if she forgot them. I forgot them.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's all right, buddy. You know what? It would be much worse if I would forget my passport or my wallet. So it's all right. But I just want to say, I know some of you guys can afford a lot of things, but it really depends on your personal preferences. My problem with eating at the airports very often that everything has so much sugar. Like I don't really like that so much. So it's very personal. But I think that preparation, and sometimes you do not have time to stop at any cafe or restaurants if you only have, let's say, like 2 hours to go. You might not have time, so have something with you. Yes. But anyways, guys, there are so many topics I want to talk about, and I might be a bit tired for next couple of days. Yeah, Lance, he did take care of me. I bought like my favorite things, but you know what? It's fine. He didn't do it on purpose. He's been a good helper, right, buddy?
Yeah, but I'm exhausted. That flight was I was absolutely trashed after the flight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
I just couldn't get comfortable. It's like someone waylaid Mr. Sandman on that on that flight. I just couldn't get to sleep. My
Yeah.
face is all red.
Yeah, we hadn't slept at all last night, and so, but that's really part of a travel. I mean, and I want to say, guys, I bought this inflatable pillow that is, kind of, it inflates, it's vertical, and you can put your head on it and put your arms in it, but it still was uncomfortable. So, guys, we have a new dream. Remember, I made a live recently dreams. So I have a new dream. Next summer or next winter, whenever I'm flying again, I want to fly first class or business class. That's my dream. So I have to do some groundwork to make that happen, because 8-9 hour flight is pretty difficult to sit, and also we got seats that were not reclining very well, so it was a bit rough. So guys, what about you? If you have any travel questions to Ukraine, you can post them under the video. And if you have, let's say you're preparing for the trip, or whatever you do, and you want to ask me something, I'm not gonna be, oh sorry, I'm not gonna be as responsive with my email right now, but you can post comments under the video if you're traveling, you have some questions, and I will answer them when I can. So I hope everything is good. I hope you can hear me well. I got into weird discussion the other day. I think it was yesterday actually. Somebody posted under my video on how how like inadequate I am, and how I'm pushing my son to travel. Oh hey, thank you. I don't know if Frankfurt is warmer. I think it's pretty chilly here. I mean, not really chilly, but we are here in the early morning. So, thanks. I don't remember, is it Ron or Rob? I'm sorry, but thanks. Thanks for the super chat. It looks a little bit gloomy. It's kind of cool weather, but guys, I have a couple of minutes, and I just want to talk. Yes, buddy.
Dave, look at the mess you've made. This is all your fault. You cursed me to have a Tom Brady in my deck, which, by the way, he's a really rare card. But still, I can't be having that.
So, I would like to, address something. And my son is sitting here. He's pretty tired. We had not got to a fun part of the travel yet, but somebody wrote that I am not helping my son to achieve his dreams, and that I am this, pushy mother that using her son to achieve her dreams. I totally understand that the person wrote this is really not doing in life what they want, and is very bitter, and is very jealous. And I realize that my project is starting to be successful, and I'm gonna get a lot of critics and a lot of negativity. But I was thinking about that, and I'm really glad that that person wrote this, because it's so not true, and it's kind of let me think about how important it is when you are a child, when you don't have everything given to you, but yet you live in like entrepreneurial kind of entrepreneurial vibe, entrepreneurial atmosphere. And I don't think my son actually wants to be an entrepreneur, right, buddy?
No, I'm joking. That dab did not count. You didn't see that, okay? The dab is dead. But anyway, yeah, I really do want to be an entrepreneur, and I want to try to be successful, and I know I will. I already have everything kind of organized. I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Are you upset that you're going for a trip with me?
I'm upset about the fact that trip was just so.
No, I'm not talking about the commute. I'm talking about the trip itself.
Stop kicking me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a table. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. Well, somebody wrote the other day that I'm pushing you to go with me for a trip. That you're a poor child and you're not taken care of.
Well, I think I'm really excited to go on this trip.
Yeah, we are just tired, so we're gonna, show you guys
But
more
at the
things.
same time, I'm just like.
Yeah, I mean it's a bad timing right now. I probably should not even do live when we are exhausted and looking like this. But one of the things that I really like is to be real. This is how I look when I'm in stress. So this is how we look when we didn't sleep night, and it's normal, you know. Some of you guys traveling, you know what it is. I don't want to always be your face. You create connection with people, and I just want to say that to that guys that he can go and love himself because I don't need any haters. So if you want to talk bad stuff about me, you can create your own page and you can talk all you want. But on my page, you will always be banned because we don't need viners, we don't need people who are negative, and we don't need people who have no idea what they're talking about. Absolutely no clue. And it's so interesting how people will attack you. You know, when you're slightly successful at something, when you just going for your dream, but they're afraid to do anything and they blame everybody, they will attack you and tell you how bad you are and how, you know, I want to remind you guys also about self validation. It's really not important people who do not know you when they tell you about your relationship with somebody. You ask the person you are in relationship with how they feel about that, and this is all that matters, you know. It doesn't matter what people tell you about your relationship. And I did get angry for for a few minutes, and then I'm like, when we try to prove somebody that we are not bad, we use our precious energy to on them, and it takes away from our energy that we put in a positive way. So for example, if I started chatting with this guy and I'm like, what am I doing? So I blocked him from my channel, and I don't need to prove anything to anybody. And I want to tell you guys from the bottom of my heart, when somebody is accusing you in something, especially somebody that don't matter to you, don't spend your emotional energy on trying to convince them that this is not you. They will not believe you anyway. They will try to hurt you more, and you give them power. The best thing is to ignore and move on. That's what I ended up doing. And also, save your energy is more important than any other resources, because your energy is like, you can convert it to money, you can convert it to anything you want. Energy is everything. Like, if you don't have energy, you can't do anything in life, you can't enjoy. Like right now we are out of energy. And yeah, thank you guys. Yes, I totally agree. And I just want to say, people who want us to prove ourselves, they really taken away our focus. And our focus is the most precious things, because our focus gets us results and get us where we want to be. So please don't. I usually don't make these mistakes, but sometimes when things come to about my son and they're totally wrong, I feel like defeating myself, and I'm like, what am I doing? I don't need to defeat anything to anybody. I know what a great time we're going to have, and my son loves travels. He's just tired, but
Oh, pardon me.
he's a kid. He wants to sleep in sometimes. He wants to, you know, rest sometimes. But it's fun to do things that are out of the box. And you know, when he feels better, I'll make a live video so he can tell you about his experiences.
Whoever said that the thing about a candid, I've never taken a candid. Like, take a picture of someone when they don't expect it, like a candid. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Yeah, I've done that to you, Mom. Actually, I take
Yeah.
that back.
Yes, so anyways, guys, I don't, oh, I'm sorry, my hands are tired. I don't know how to hold this camera. So anyways, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for being on my channel. Thank you for being awesome. Don't be like me. Don't let, don't let sometimes bad people get into your head. But I've learned to snap out of anything, because I realize it's going to be a lot more of that happening, and it really doesn't matter. The thing is, for the wrong people, you are never good enough. They will always find something wrong with you. And for the right people, they accept you when you are a mess. You know, for the right people, they accept you when you're a total mess. They accept you because they trust you, they know you, they love you. So I'm finishing my super expensive coffee. It's probably cold already. So we're gonna head out soon. I still have about hour and something till the plane. If you guys have some particular questions that you would like me to answer in my live videos in Ukraine, comment and post them under this video. All right? We're gonna make another live. We're gonna be much more happier and much more shinier. But once again, I think the power is show up to, you know, just the way you are. So if you have certain interests, you know, knowing that I'm in Ukraine and there are some questions that you really want to ask about the travel or about whatever it is, just write them in the comments and I will consider them when I make my live videos. I wish you, oh guys, let me show you around. I mean, we're just really in the cafeteria. So one thing they in Frankfurt they have is incredible bakeries, like really nice bakeries. And there is a big window, you can actually see airplanes out of that window, but it's too shiny. So, oh, my son got a wallet, by the way. Yeah.
I've got money.
Yeah, this is his own money in his own wallet.
I've got 40 bucks so far, not too shabby, huh?
Not too shabby for a kid. Yeah. So, yes, guys, I wanted to wish you a good day, and I know a lot of you are gonna watch this later. So, be strong, be awesome. Don't let people, you know, get into your head and tell you stuff. I think with social media, sometimes we forget to self-validate. And by self-validation, I mean, sometimes we post too many pictures, too many things. Thank you, Todd. Todd saying, I love your insights. Thank you, dear. And so sometimes we forget to self-validate. And now when I do things and do some beautiful things in life, you know, maybe go special places with special people, I probably will post. I probably won't post that. You know, I will post something that is for others or something that can be helpful or inspiring. But some people, a lot of things, I'm keeping for myself. And this is a great exercise because when you self-validate, you let yourself connect with you. So the opinions of others don't affect you that much, and you create a healthy sense of self that you enjoy in the moment, whether somebody see it or not. You enjoy your moment whether people put likes or not. So make sure that you have some events in your life that you don't share with the public, that you don't ask for validation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys? It's really important because in a world of social media, sometimes people losing sense of self and we becoming so dependent on others. You know. Oh, thank you. Let's see. I have some question here coming up in blue. This means it's a little super chat. Thank you for the super chat. You know, they speak English. Like everything is in German, but they are pretty good and they all speak English. So, and they're pretty nice. It's really very expensive to what we used to, but it's still an option, if you just need something. So they have English and they speak English. So yes, but it's obviously everything, there is a lot of German, but it's very international, a lot of people from different countries, and it's just very very diverse, right, buddy?
Yep.
You are my
We see
hero.
a whole bunch of other kinds of people. We see just people
Poor
from
child.
all around the globe and
Poor
stuff.
child, I'm pushing you to have great experiences in life.
Yeah,
I must be a terrible mother.
you're a terrible mother. You got me.
Early November or late October, probably early November though. So if you want to join, if I will have a push me to go for sure. I have several people who showed interest, but we had not really confirmed it yet. So let's see how this one goes. So, okay, guys. Thank you so very much for everything. Or thank you, Lance. I appreciate your super chat and your support, dear. You're awesome. Thank you, guys. You know, you are really my YouTube family. I was thinking how to call you, and you are my YouTube family because I see the dedication. Poor thing. I see your dedication. I see consistency, and that you value what I do means a lot to me. So thank you so very much. I want you to go for your dreams and just go and do things that you like. Um, happy people will never judge you and will never try to put you down, because if they don't like something, um, they they're not gonna focus on that. They're gonna focus on what they like about you. They're not gonna focus on what's lacking in you, because if they're working on themselves, they have a lot of work to do. Negative energy drains you emotionally, mentally, and physically. That is so true. So you know what? We have to be super perceptive. Our energy is more important than money, because you know what? When you have no energy, when you don't have energy, you cannot make money. Not only that, you can't enjoy life. You can't
Enjoy
enjoy.
your money.
Yeah, you can't enjoy them.
Awesome. See ya. Have a great day.
Yes, guys. We'll see you soon. Thank you.